There's an old saying, you can't make a silk purse out of a sow's ear. And there is great truth in this, I know, from what happened to a friend of mine back home. Jonzie. Now, Jonzie was a good lad and a hard worker, when he could keep his mind on the subject. Now, God between us and all harm, there's none of us but our minds wander a little bit every now and then. But Jonzie's mind did not just wander. It went on long excursions, very often without the benefit of a return ticket. Now, his Uncle Tommy in America, he passed on and he sent Jonzie his second best suit. Of course, Tommy wore his best suit on his last journey. 'Twas Dan McCarthy said he hoped it was a tropical weight suit, the way he would not be encumbered by the hot climate he was likely to encounter. Well, when that parcel arrived in the post, though, for Jonzie, he dashed inside with it and he cut the strings in it. And he was gobsmacked. There it was, a beautiful 3-piece suit, all blue serge. There was a waistcoat and a pair of trousers and a jacket. And it was a lovely thing, the way that serge would shine and glisten in the light. Oh, he was gobsmacked indeed, for until now, Jonzie had never had 2 items of clothing the same color. Not even his socks. He put that coat on, he put the waistcoat on, he put the trousers on, he paraded back and forth in front of his mirror. Sure, he nearly wore the glass out of it, he was so proud of it. And then he had what for him would pass for a brilliant idea. You see, every Sunday at Mass he would throw threepence into the collection plate. Now this was the old days when the Irish penny was the size of the yolk of an egg. He decided he would polish up those coppers until they glistened in the sunlight and would make an impressive sight as they went into the collection. And so he did. And the next Sunday there he was, all dolled up and ready to go. And I can tell you the neighbours were duly impressed. There's Jonzie sitting up front for a change. Oh, you're looking grand, Jonzie. Wear well, Jonzie, wear well. Good man, Jonzie, you're looking spiffy there now. Everything was going grandly for Jonzie through the Mass until, as we know, pride goeth before a fall. As Father Stanton finished his sermon, he was about to begin the collection. Now, Jonzie had been worried. He did not want to be caught unawares, and he decided he would take out his coins now. But there was the trouble, you see, because up until now, he'd never had so many pockets. There were pockets in the trousers in the front. There were trouser pockets in the back of the trousers. The waistcoat had pockets all over the bleeding things. There was pockets here and there, everywhere in the coat. And the thing of it was, as he was going through it, you see, he'd try and stop to keep himself from making a spectacle of himself. But that only made things worse. For he would forget where he left off, and he'd have to begin the whole caper all over again. He went through this 3 or 5 times, I tell you, until Father Stanton had had enough. Jonzie, says he, what are you doing that for? For threepence, Father. Threepence, is it? I'll give you 6pence if you leave off of it. Now you get back on out of this and don't come back until you're out of that flea-bitten American costume. And that was the end of Jonzie's new suit.